Hello, today we're going over some change. Here is a 1970 small date. You notice that the S is slightly below the 9 and the 0 and barely comes below the 0. It's just about aligned with it. So this is a short date 7. People think it actually occurred because they had a planchet that had short dates. This was not correct. It was due to the planchet moving during and shifting during the actual striking, which caused the 7 to actually shift slightly over to the 0. So, and also created the 9 to point towards the 7 instead of pointing towards the S. So basically, like I said, what you're looking for is just to measure between 1 through 0, and you'll see that the 7 will be below the 0, and it'll be below the 9, and it'll be pointing towards the 0 or leaning towards the 0. This is due to an accident, or when the planchet actually hits with too much pressure and causes the small date to appear. This is also other damage that you want to be on the lookout for. As you can see here, the S is completely wiped down. This is actually one that's out of my collection of brand new pennies, never circulated. You can see that the S and the of are slightly damaged. This is one that I had, but this is one that was in circulation. We'll turn it around, and you'll see that the normal ones, the United States of America, came out completely. This is an actual 1984 penny. This is actually a 1984 error penny. This is a 1984 error penny. Like I said, it will be hard to tell them apart. They look exactly the same on the front, but you'll notice sometimes on the ones that have more damage, the D will not be as hardly imprinted, or as hard imprint of the D. You see where the D seems to be punched downwards even further. This is an actual strike damage of the D. Here you will find the D, it looks softer, cleaner. This is due to the strike being less pressure in front and more pressure on the back. This caused the S and the of to, so this is when the pressure was greater on the front end. You can see that it flattens out and makes a good impression, but it imprints the D to go inward and causes most of them to either be missed, or they rust, or they are actually misadjointed by about, I'd say, less than a millimeter. So you'll see doubling around the 84 and the D. So look out for these pennies. Like I said, you'll find different pennies each day. Here's another variation with the SF off. Here is a 1992. One of the two pennies that you're trying to find. This one is misstruck on the front end. There is a misstruck on the back end, but it also has damage on the AM of America. Now that's what you're looking out for, the 1992s with the AM of America. Actually, either you're looking for some that are touching and some that are too far away. You can look up in other videos, you'll find that. But like I said, 1992, if you see this bubbling around the front end, this is a coin you want to collect and put in your collection. There's not too many of these out there.